family who travel to Europe, I've often heard, I drove this great Ford Fiesta in Europe. I had this great Fiesta or Ford Focus as a rental car. Why can't I have that car in the United States? Well, today we do have that car in the United States now. We worked very, very hard to get the vehicle dynamics and performance, same as in Europe, here in the product in the United States. And there's a lot of technologies around it. Electric power assist steering, a key feature for fuel economy, but also for performance, with great features that I'll tell you a little bit more as well as we go forward. 16-inch available grippy all-season tires, good road holding, again, in all conditions. And then our power shift transmission, a key part of our fuel economy. And again, I'll get into more detail in a moment. So, E-Pass. We remove the hydraulic power steering pump. It's electric, full power assist with the electric system. Great for fuel economy, but it goes beyond just fuel economy. I talked about performance and efficiency. This starts with efficiency, but also gives you performance. Class exclusive drift pull compensation. This is a patent-pending Ford invention where we use the technology of the electric power assist steering. And I'm sure you've had experience of driving on a cambered road or in a steady crosswind where you have to apply a correction. You're actually steering the wheel in order to keep the car going straight down the road. The customer is having to put a correction into the car. With this technology, the vehicle sensors identify that condition, that the car is trying to go one way and the customer is going the other way, and will apply a correction factor in the steering in that condition so the customer doesn't have to. Similar with active nibble cancellation. That's our technical term for this. What happens is in steering in the wheel and tire assembly, any slight variation as far as perfect wheel balance or tire balance, or in the braking system, any variation in forces can often come through the steering system and into the customer's hands as a vibration, a torsional vibration, what we call nibble, right? It's an error state, and we don't want that to come into the customer's hands. Again, using the E-Pass technology, the sensors and all the algorithms we have into the E-Pass system, it provides a cancellation force. So when it senses this vibration coming in, this error state, provides that cancellation force, dampens it out, and the customer never feels that error state. Next slide. We talked about sporty European dynamics. We've used all the same technologies and suspension componentry and driven the tuning years with Europe and Asia and North America to drive that sporty dynamics and keep it in the product regardless of the market that we sell it in. Now, fuel economy. Clearly, this is one of the first reasons customers come to the B segment to buy the car. They want great fuel economy. We decided throughout our product line, but especially for Fiesta in the B segment, Fiesta delivers best fuel economy of any car in the segment. And if you look across, it's not a mile per gallon. It's 4 to 5 miles per gallon better, 40 for Fiesta versus all my competition, and it's not just B segment. Often on the competition, the C segment cars will get a better fuel economy than B segment because of added technologies. Well, I'm head and shoulders above all my C segment competition as well, including Corolla and Civic. How do we get there? How do we deliver performance and fuel economy and efficiency? It starts with the engine. 1.6 liter, standard in the car. This is the same engine and engine technology in Fiesta around the world, in all the markets. It is twin independent, variable camshaft timing. This is the same technology we just introduced on our brand new V6 and V8 Mustang engines that also have performance and class-leading fuel economy. The way it works is it allows the engineers, the calibrators, the ability to independently tune the intake valve timing and the exhaust valve timing for and control the overlap of the valve timing in total for increased performance, lowered emissions, and better fuel economy, a key part of our delivery. Next slide. It continues with the transmission. So again, we start with standard 5-speed manual transmission, and again, like the engine, proven technology delivered in Fiesta and available around the world as the standard manual transmission. New for North America is our class-exclusive 6-speed automatic transmission. Class-exclusive, nobody else in my class has 6 speeds. It's either 5 or 4, and everyone else is a traditional hydraulic. automatic transmission. We call this power shift. With power shift, it is a key enabler, the 40 mile per gallon that we've achieved in this product. And the way it gets there, it has all of the efficiencies, mechanical efficiencies of a manual transmission internally. There's no torque converter, there's no fluid pumps. You eliminate the hydraulic parasitic losses, and you get all the convenience and functionality of a traditional hydraulic automatic. You'll get a chance to drive that today and see that on the road, that it performs just like a traditional automatic, but delivers class-leading fuel economy. Now, interior quietness. This is extremely important to our customer. In this segment, we're delivering class-leading fuel economy and class-leading vehicle dynamics. Interior quietness is a key enabler for a quality perception for the customer. It is the key leverage point for driving a car and feeling that the car has a solid feel, is well built, and is a quality product from the manufacturer. So we paid special attention to it. I'll show you first the technology we put in and the attention we paid, the detail we applied to the NVH of the vehicle, as well as some of the performance characteristics. It starts with level 2 sealing on all doors, front and rear, double sealing all the way around to prevent road noise and wind noise coming into the car. Baffles in all the pillars and rockers, as well as an acoustic headliner and other metrics that we set for acoustic performance on the dash insulator, the carpet, the door insulation, and we went one step further. We went with an acoustic windshield, specially laminated, not just for safety, but to actually absorb noise and reduce wind noise in all driving conditions. And here's the proof. On highway, right, lower is better. Again, I'm lower than my direct competition, the Fit and the Yaris, but even better than the traditionally best quiet C-Class, best-selling C-Class, the Corolla. And it's not just the wind noise and the highway noise. On lower speeds, at 30 miles an hour on coarse roads, we're quieter, again, than Fit and Yaris as well as Corolla. I've taken you through a lot of the key attributes. One of the key attributes that we don't necessarily want our customer to experience right away every day is safety. And we pay special attention at Ford. It's one of our key pillars across all of our products is the safety performance. Fiesta is no exception. It starts with the structure. An extremely strong, rigid structure is how you get the safety. That's the price of entry. We put in over 50% high-strength steel throughout the body structure, including ultra-high-strength boron steel in key areas. Continues onto the interior of the vehicle. Class-leading 7 airbags, more than any other car in my segment. You get the standard front airbags, side airbags, thorax bags on both driver and passenger side, and we added a driver side knee airbag. No one else in the segment has this. With the mechanicals of the steering wheel, this tilt telescope steering column, the pedals, we wanted to add that protection on the lower portion in front of the driver. As well as, and I almost missed it, standard advance track with ESC. Again, we want customers to avoid accidents altogether and not have to experience the great safety restraint technology. We put standard advanced track. It's electronic stability control, traction control for great stability. If you get onto a slippery surface or inclement weather, it controls the car and gets you back on the track that you want to go on. Again, not available, either not available or not standard in my competition. Overall, I've taken you through all the aspects that Ford has as a strategy across its products, globally as well with our One Ford vision. Bold emotive design, great to drive and great to sit in, unmistakably a Ford, consistent dynamics and NVH class-leading performance across all of our segments. Fuel economy is a reason to buy and exceptional value. And here to tell you more.